Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Nyx Marikuma, and I am the owner of Marikuma Healing, where we heal our mind, body, soul, and heart. Okay? We talk about trauma and abuse. We talk about lifting ourselves up and feeling confident in ourselves, loving ourselves, being to love others, being able to accept that there are good people in the world, which is very hypocritical of me saying, okay? And y'all may like, okay, some of y'all that talk to me will know why I say that's a little bit hypocritical of me saying that because, like, obviously I know there are good people in there, but my God, are they fucking hard to find? Where did all of you people hide? Like, a lot of good people are just stuck to themselves. They're like, look, we try to get out there, we try to make connections, but people are fake as fuck. I don't have time to deal with that shit, man. It's rather listen. You do you and I do me and let it be. Like peace, love, and deuces, right? And not everybody out here trying to hold hands and sing kumbaya and what. Because we live in a very fake, artificial world. Like, I know I'm not the only one that thinks this way. I know that it's not the only way, okay? I'm trying to be more open minded and, expand my viewpoint, but I don't have time to deal with fake ass people. I don't have patience. I don't have patience looking at it like, look, my job here on this earth is to help people, to help you guys heal, and to be a bodacious queen, okay? Like, that's why I'm here. I think that's really my purpose, just out here spreading some, like, humor and being a teacher and a guide and a healer and, a spiritual practitioner, which I call a witch. But yeah, I'm just here doing me. But anyways, right? Yeah. Anywho, I really want you guys, at least of like anything that you guys get from my videos, may you feel better. Okay? May you believe in yourself to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. All right? That you don't have to be like everybody else. You are not less than. You are not worthless. You are not a mistake. And if people say that, then fuck those people. I said what I said. Some people are very insecure with themselves, and instead of going over there working on their insecurities, they tend to go over there and make you feel like you're the problem. When you are not the problem, their insecurity is the problem. Okay, they're the problem for themselves. And instead of acknowledging it and working on it and doing better, they like to make other people feel worthless and shitty. Shitty people do shitty things to other people because they are in fact shitty and they haven't healed from their stuff. Okay? Heal from your pain, work through it, and be done with it, man. You don't have to hold on to every single thing. And if you can't let go, learn how to move past. Okay? Learn how to move past. I talk a great deal about life's up and down and all arounds, mental, emotional, physical disabilities, where to find resources, how to get help, how to navigate it. One of the disabilities I talk a tremendous amount on is glaucoma because me personally, I have secondary glaucoma. That means instead of having one glaucoma, I have two glaucomas for the price of one. Yeah. My pressures build up slowly and they build up really fast. And they kind of fight with each other about how to manage it. You know what I mean? And all that pressure and all that damage affects my optic nerve, which is the nerves that connect your eyeballs to your brain. Okay, your brain gets images through your eyes, and they're like, "Oh, this and this," and your brain's like, "Do do 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 do." Oh, that's what this is. This is not a threat. This is something to be careful about, right? But when your optic nerves start to get damaged, your vision starts to look really weird. Instead of it being HD, it turns into cable, but like 2000 and early 90s cable, where you have to have the antenna and you kind of have to like it a bit, right? So that way it can work because like the images are just not imaging. The focus is not focusing. The clarity is not clarity. Right? Right. Anywho, there's four types. I talk a great deal about it: treatment, surgeries, medicines, and more. I also talk about relationships and emotions and things of that nature. We do card reading, is what this video is going to be about, with playing cards. I do not have access to tarot. I don't have access to tarot. I'm at like a place where like being a witch is, people have been hurt by other people who've done witchcraft, and that pain never healed, okay? It never healed. It never went away. It stayed because it got so bad. Again, not everybody, just a group of people. A group of people did a bunch of things that hurt a lot of other people, and it was so bad that it was never healed, and it was just traumatic to the point that when you go around telling people that you're a witch, people look at you with disgust. People look at you like, you know me, you're evil, not touch me. And I'm like, not all of us are out here trying to do nefarious things. A majority of us are just out here living our life, talking to the tree. If you're like me, talking to the chicken, going over there talking to animals sometimes. And like, hey, yo, what's up? What's good? What's good, little buddy? Hey, hey, yo, hey, right? Or to the trees and the flowers and the bees and all that. Like, we're really not out here summoning the great forces of God knows what, okay? I'm pretty sure that's the corrupted government, the orange regime, and his goons doing all that job. Y'all know who I'm talking about. We all know who the orange regime is. It's Trump the dump. Say what I said. I'm not going to apologize about it. I don't like him. For anybody come to me, don't make it political. I didn't make it political. I'm just saying, if anybody is causing evilness and malice energy, it's him and his goons. It's him and the goons that you should be afraid of and start praying against, okay? Not us. Jesus. Anywho, other than card readings, playing cards, I also read palms and I give out counseling and advice. Now, with palm readings, you get like more of personality readings. I don't really do the past, present, future reads with your hands. Again, I'm self-taught. I'm a solitary witch. So I don't really have like somebody on the side giving me guidance. I'm just kind of figuring this shit out on my own. Which is fine. I'm not gonna like, I'm not bitching and moaning about it. I'm just saying like, why can't you do all these things? Because I don't have the books about it, man. My book that I have is like, this is how you can tell about somebody having an aggressive or very strong personality. Oh, this means that they have a very soft and delicate nature. This person's incredibly curious. This person doesn't give a fuck. Okay, those are the readings I can do. Your personality, baby, your character code. Your hands will come to me and they'll be like, and I'm like, oh, is that what happened? Yes. I mean, that's me being silly, but your lines do tell me on your hands what kind of person you are. It's a fun thing to do. You guys can try it. My prices are always on the top of my account, okay? And also, I will be posting them on my videos, so worry not. All right, now without further ado, like I said, I do card readings, and that's what this video is going to be about. We are going to be reading about what the month of May has for my zodiac babies, okay? And I did the zodiac readings for like my TikTok live, and I will continue to do it. But I almost forgot that now that I'm doing it on my like laptop, I can do 20-minute vids or 19-minute vids, and I can get a lot out of the way. Okay, if the introduction wasn't so freaking long and I didn't have to put little jokes in between, I'm sure it'd be a lot faster. But without further ado, we can finally get this party started. So sit back, get a snack, and relax, baby, because we're about to get into it. All right, so Aries, I'm going to be tackling you first, okay? You guys see yourself for the month of May with new insight and realization. We're seeing things as they are, not what we'd want them to be, okay? If it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, it is a duck. It is not a poodle. It is not a dragon. It is not, an elf lord. It is a duck. Yeah. All right. This month of May is going to be teaching my Aries babies. Hey, y'all can see it like that. Okay, bet. Anyways, the King of Spades is all about communications, ethics, and introspections, okay? So this month is going to be like, okay, y'all are going to learn how to speak your piece. Okay. We're going to learn how to open our mouth, make words, and say what we want to say. Okay. We're going to communicate with people. And not only are we going to communicate with people, we're going to let people communicate with us. I'm not going to be with somebody who doesn't communicate with me. And I know, again, it's laughable for y'all who know me. I am not the greatest of communicators. I'm not the greatest. I wish I could be like, at least I don't have that problem. You guys should learn from me. Yeah. Listen, we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Communication ain't my strength, but I'm working on it. And that's what's important, right? If you can't do something, at least put effort in trying to do better. Sorry, guys. My apologies. So yeah, communication, being able to talk to somebody, let them talk to you, talk to somebody, let make sure they put effort in understanding you, and it's a back and forth thing. If somebody is just talking over you, if they're not giving you time, if they're not respecting the communication and conversation, then don't let the door hit you where the cosmic divine flow puts you, okay? Peace, love, and everlasting deuce. Swear to God, something's trying to crawl into my mouth. Super gross. And it's around here. I don't know where, but it's like in that area. Oof, nasty. Now, ethics and introspection, all right? Let's get into that. Ethics is all about character code and your morals. Think of ethics as the gray question, okay? As the greater the two evil. Some things in this world are hereditary goods, like they're divine and they are good and they are pure, okay? And then there's some things that are divine and impure and malice and dark and evil, okay? Some of the world is good and bad, but it is also a majority of the time in the gray. Some of us have done shitty things for good reasons. Some of us have done good things for bad reasons. We've gone over there and been friends with somebody that we wanted to use for their things and their stuff. So we acted like we were friends and we helped them out so that way they could help us out. Your intention of not just like, here's the thing, if you're going to help somebody, help them because you want to. Don't help them because you want to get something from them. I said what I said. You shouldn't have to, like, here's my thing. Life is too fucking short for us to go over there and try to manipulate other people to get things that they want. Ask. A lot of times, if you ask, most likely somebody will go over there and be like, you know what? Yeah, sure. It's okay. It's fine. How about it? You know what I mean? Vive la vie. It's fine. It's good. And some people be like, no, man, I can't do that. Da 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 da. It's fine. But I don't want to go over there lying to people, manipulating others, and using them. Because I know for a fact that I wouldn't like it if it's happening to me, right? And if I don't like it happening to me, then why would I want to put that on somebody else? Again, I'm just at that point where, like, if it don't make no goddamn sense and we really don't have to be doing this shit, why are we doing it? Now, I understand, like, if push come to shove and you have no options and you have to do what you gotta do, okay, life is hard, okay? Again, we are put in situations where we're not entirely the good guys or the bad guys or whatever. We're just the complex character, okay? Think of it again like this. Would you kill 5 people to save humanity? Some of y'all, without thinking, would be like, "Yeah, of course." Just people. What is the like? What is the amount of 5 people versus the weight of the world? Okay, listen. I don't want to have to kill those 5 people, but somebody's got to do it, and they gotta go. All right. Well, what if those people were your family? What if they were your friends? What if they were your grandparents? What if they were your children? What if they were your fur babies? What if they were your partner? What if they were babies? Could you kill 5 babies to save humanity? Those innocent lives? They've done no wrong. They're a clean slate. Could you do it? Could you live with it? Killing somebody takes your soul. It takes your soul away. You know what I mean? It shreds it and cuts it up. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. That's all right. But there is a little bit of guilt, a little bit of like, man, I can't believe I did that. I didn't think I could do that. You know what I mean? I guess I shocked me. I didn't know I was capable, but I guess I am, right? Right. Anyways, my point is that ethics is not black and white. It is a lot of times in the gray. Now, introspection, okay? A fancy smancy word for looking within yourself. All right. So when we are what this month is really going to be doing for you, Aries, is working on your communication, speaking when you need to speak. Your character code and morals are definitely going to be like, hey, is this what we really stand for? Is this what we really do? And your introspection. What are the things that I need to work on myself from? And what are the things I can embrace? Now, what you're pursuing is carrying burdens, responsibility, and debt. So this card as a whole is the card that I'm being stretched way too thin. I have too much that I'm doing, and I'm not like I have to do this one and this one and this one, this one, this one, and this one, and it's afraid to. And I just don't have any time to breathe. Okay? You're carrying a lot. Work on your stress, girl. What are you guys overcoming in the month of May? Oh shit. Okay. You guys are overcoming family contentment and joy with the Ten of Hearts. So, another form of togetherness. We're going to be, connecting with people that we consider family. It does not have to be blood related. Family is not always blood, baby. Family are people that you trust, that they love and respect you, and they give you the world and what's, okay? And all the good stuff. And contentment, peace of mind, and joy, happiness. All right, what is y'all's major accomplishment for the month of May? Your major accomplishment is stinginess and possessiveness, so control and greed, okay? We are going to be very picky about who we connect with, who is allowed to be in our circle. We are going to be very greedy about our money and start saving and putting stuff away. We are going to be very greedy about our materialistic things. And we are also going to be working on not allowing people to control us or be the one that's controlling others, okay? Stinginess and possessiveness, I tackle it into fours: energy, time, and effort. Who am I spending with? Who is allowed to be in my circle? Money. All right, this is what I want, but I need to work on saving. I need to work on building because, again, we live in a very expensive world thanks to the orange regime and his goons. I really don't like that guy. Don't even think it's that guy. I really believe that that guy is a monster. It's a creature. Disguised as a person. It's just there to suck the life force out of all of us. They have no business being in the place that they are in. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't like him. Anywho, that doesn't matter. Saving money, okay. Working on building it up, as well as it's okay to be protective of your materialistic things. Like I'm protective of my cards, but you also have to be able to be like, okay, there's some things I can share and there's some things I cannot share. When it comes to the control of people, you're not supposed to be dictated as a human being. And you're also not supposed to be the dictator. Okay. We're going to get into that in part 2 of y'all's May monthly reading. Thank you so much, Aries. Stay tuned for more. Peace, love, and deuces. Bye. As always, and do not forget to slay the day and be happy and be gay. Bye, guys.